Hoobastank.
Hey.
Hi, Oak. Hello, it's me. Hi,
I'm
it's
muted.
me. I can't.
You didn't hear
Should
any
I-
of that. You
Should I be able to see the video game?
No, that right now we're paused. Gamers,
Okay.
we are playing Kerbal Space Program 2. One of my favorite games of all time. Got a sequel and it came out today. This is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be great. I can't fucking wait. Max is here. Oak is here. Let's get going. This is going to be. I have a new game started, and it started with a little video with a pause button. So.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. It's the dawn of Kerbal kind. We have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts recently founded Kerbal Space.
Sick.
Oh my. I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now
Is
is
it?
somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and
I
running.
love you, Paige.
Welcome aboard.
Don't feel good about that padded bit.
No. It's fine. Paige wouldn't lie to us. Oh,
Better than not being padded.
okay.
I guess so.
All right. This campus is everything you need to turn your fledgling space program into the stuff of legends. Our engineers have created a training program that will guide us through. Well, I'm doing the whole training. I've played Kerbal Space Program 1, but I want the basics. I want to know.
How different could it be, really?
Go right ahead.
I mean, do you want us to just go wild?
I don't know.
I'm
Well, there's
the
probably
type
funny
person who
stuff.
does the tutorial.
Yeah.
Max is evens. Oak is odds. Odds it is. We're doing the tutorial. I am so happy to hear that you're inducting a friend into the world of interstitial. Fuck yes.
Yeah, 44th Pilot. That's some good stuff. Can I tell you all about the game of interstitial I ran with my friends once?
Of course you can. Absolutely. I love this.
So they played as the Grinch. One of my friends played as the nobody of Terra from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh,
As in
I
the
like
nobody,
Kingdom
like Kingdom
Hearts nobody.
Yeah. God, what were the other ones? One of them created an original character that he called the Collector. And fuck. I think there was at least one more, but I'm forgetting. Anyway, they went to Kirby, went to Green Greens, and the first mission was Kirby disappeared, so King DDD was holding a tournament to find a new champion for Dreamland.
I thought King DDD and Kirby were enemies.
Well, yeah, sure, but in this case, there's bigger problems that
They're
Kirby.
frenemies.
Yeah, they're frenemy. Kirby would have been needed to solve big problems, and it turned out that the evil organization had kidnapped Kirby and imprisoned him, and were attempting to transport a piece of invincible candy so that they could use him as some sort of evil planet destroyer. Because once Kirby
Yeah.
gets the invincible candy, he's unstoppable.
Absolutely.
And so the solution to the problem was simply they were very, very low level. Of course, you don't want to fight the organization yet, So they just busted Kirby out and gave him the invincible candy and let him go crazy.
That sounds sick. A. B. This is great. Have either of you played Kerbal KSP before?
No, I have no experience.
So
Yes, I played a bit of it in 2013, I think.
this gives so much more information already. I have a little engineer's report that's going to tell me how my vehicle is going to perform. And this is telling me explicitly if I have a thrust or weight ratio over 1, it means I will actually leave the landing pad.
Oh, good.
I'm building the kind of basic rocket I normally build, where I have a decoupler up here, and then a smaller engine and a smaller fuel tank and the nose cone. And then I have a bigger engine down here, and then I'm going to have my radial decouplers. I guess, hold on, I should continue with the tutorial. I'm getting too excited.
I can't believe Elon Musk wants us to think he's smart because he can put a rocket. You know what I mean? If anybody can do it, it seems like.
Oh, you can plan your trip. You can tell you if you have enough juice to get to space or not.
That's really cool.
Space juice.
Okay, all right.
That's some good quality of life improvements.
That is incredible already. Yeah, and one-way trip or round trip. Okay, so we want to. Our goal here tonight is we want to shoot the moon. We want to get to the moon.
Of course. So we can get everybody else from Moonshot back from the moon.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So engineers report, parts manager, trip planner, action group manager, Kerbal manager. These are all great.
44th pilot, the more it looks like a Peebus, the better it performs. This is science, do not question.
It is true.
It's fucking true. How do I add more to my because it wants you to just click launch here. It's like, you did good enough. Like, yeah, you're fucking, but I'm in my happy place right
Overachieving
now.
Riley.
And
that's what we call him.
And I'm trying to figure out how I can add more, because I can usually add a kind of like symmetry tool. You know what I mean? That'll be like,
yeah, Roma, that's correct. The technical term for what you're looking at is a tube.
Parts manager. Okay. Assembly anchor, launch assembly. Wow.
It might not be letting you because it's the tutorial and it wants you to do
You're
things
right.
in a particular way.
Okay, you're absolutely right. We're gonna just go to a launch pad. We put a little. Oh, I am ready to fly.
That rocket looks stronger than yours. The one from the loading screen.
It's because I can't have. They haven't taught me everything yet. We got Bill in the driver's seat. All right. Oh,
Is that good?
Look at this new layout. Are all my buttons still the same? Yes. SAS
really
is
slick.
still T. RCS is still R. Oh, look at all this. I can speed up time. Okay. Good. Staging stack. Absolutely. Okay, if you'd like to learn to fly in a safe simulated environment, use the training simulator. I wouldn't, actually. Okay, and can C still cut to the inside? Okay.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
I'm looking at the different camera angles.
Going crazy.
Flight auto camera mode. Chase camera is like if you have like a little helicopter chasing it. Horizon keeps the horizon in frame. Celestial is like track around the celestial body, which way is it turning. But we're going to stick with this. We're at max speed.
Hi.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it has an actual countdown sequence.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
That's cute. Do they have their own little language?
They must. And we have liftoff.
Okay.
The music. I am going to get emotional here today, everybody.
We love to see it.
If the Earth wasn't round. Okay, hold on. We are going too fast. That is the thing. We don't want to go too fast and break the cloud layer. We don't want to start taking heat as we're going up, right?
Oh.
So what we're doing right now is just slamming upwards as hard as we can, and then we are going to come back down. Let's see here. Where's our altitude at? That's how much gas we got. Vessel resources.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do we have over here? Vessel actions. Oh, that's great. Solar panels, abort. Our altitude is here. Okay. We look like we're going fine. We are pushing up. We are stable because I'm not touching any buttons. We are going to break atmosphere our first go, everybody.
Ooh, look at you with science.
Look at the gas. Look at how cool that looks. All right, we are gonna let's see if we can't get a little bit tilted. Let's
Oh
turn.
God,
So let's
is that a good idea?
So we're gonna cut the gas here. We're gonna click M to pull up our map. Yes, indeed. So right here, we are gonna peak at, what is that? At about, this is the peak of our jump. We have a minute till we get there. How high is it? It's 82,000 meters. I usually go a little bit higher, but that'll go well for now. I think we're drifting in the wrong direction though. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit, because what we want to do, ostensibly right now, turn that back on, is we want to kind of push this circle out. We want to push it up and out, because that is the peak of our shit, and we're going to come back down. And so now we're kind of pushing with the turn of the Earth, right?
Right, because
Yeah.
you have to hit escape velocity.
We have hit escape I guess we haven't hit escape velocity, right? We have hit sorry, I've slowed down time. We are pushing. And so we are trying to just bend out more and more. How high is this going?
So that you're creating an orbit instead of a fall
Yes.
down to the surface. Right.
There's
okay.
you get up, you make your orbit, and then you circleize your orbit, which means you make it a perfect circle.
I'm telling you, this rocket science shit is easy. I don't
I
know why
know,
they
right?
always compare it to hard things.
So I'm gonna drift up here, and as we get further out of the atmosphere, we're gonna have less resistance, and burning at the top of the circle is gonna be more efficient, right?
Mhm.
So we're drifting up. We are drifting up. We have map view. Thank you. Yep. Cool. Training center. Don't need it. Well, I will need it. I've never actually made it to another planet. I've made it to the moon and shit, but I've never made it to another planet.
Hey, the moon is pretty fucking impressive.
Absolutely.
far.
In 30 seconds, we are going to tilt a little bit further this way, and then we are going to start to burn more.
That's fun. You can wiggle your little butt.
Yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now, I wonder, can I take a science report from up here? Don't know if I can.
If there ain't science to report here, I don't know where there is.
I think I need to earn the ability to take science, to learn science. Anyway, we're gonna burst.
How much are the little guys inside the ship simulated? Like, do they have like?
They are
moods?
like they do mark out. They do get scared, some more than others.
Do they have souls?
Yes, Kerbals are alive. Okay, so we have lost enough gas, which means we will decouple.
Oink.
Oh, and then we begin. Boosh. Our little
Bye.
guys are going. Leaving that to come crashing back down to Earth over the ocean, which is good. It'll come down right about there, you see?
Okay.
We continue to push. We continue to push. We are catching up with the highest point in our we are at the highest point basically. But now, see how nice
See,
that's
that
burning?
curvature's getting there.
I doubt we're going to be able to get a full orbit. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. So now we
That's
are
all your
out here.
gas.
And while we're doing this, let's climb out, shall we?
Is that good?
We are taking a look.
Should you be doing this?
I think I remember this ending really well for Sandra Bullock in Gravity. Was that her?
Look at him. He's the first motherfucker to go to space. Bill Kerman. He gets back in.
What a guy.
What a fucking guy.
Is he coming back? Is that the goal?
Yeah. I put a parachute on here. So it's just a question of if he can survive re-entry.
I believe in him.
Now, luckily, because
No
he's
big
coming
deal,
in
right?
like this, he should cut through the atmosphere in such a way that the inertia will slow him down but not burn him up.
Mhm.
He is going. Do we have a speed on here anywhere? Do we have a speed? According to the ground, 115 kilometers per second, I think.
Oh, good.
We are flying. And so let's speed up a little bit because we can speed up time. And we are going to do that as we kind of close in. Where's the altitude on this? I still don't know 100%. Oh, that. Okay, never mind. That right there is the altitude. So 109, that's going down. I'm going 1,800 meters per second.
Mhm.
So we're coming in. We are going to kind of turn us a little bit to try to like meet Actually, we want the heat shielding on our butt here to kind of be the thing that pushes in, right? Because we have some heat shielding right here on our bum. And that will keep us hopefully alive. And we want the parachute to survive most of all.
Now, does real spaceship turn and flip that easy when...
So I have a thing called an SAS, which is a little bit of a computer magnets, right? The bigger the spaceship, it doesn't work this well. But because this guy's so little, it does work. And so, because like the magnets can push him to and fro. It's just like creating enough, it's like a gyroscope, right? The bigger ones, you need RCS thrusters. Okay, we are coming in. We are at 60,000 feet. We are going to be coming down again on the ocean, but we have passed over one whole ocean and another continent.
RCS
You'd
thrusters
have
like
to-
the Pokemon.
Yes, you get it. Oh, did
You'd
you have a question?
Parachute to this, right?
Yes, we are going to enter atmosphere first before we parachute, because if we parachute up
I'm
here...
just making sure.
Yep, we are at 40,000. 39. We're coming in. It looks like we are not going to burn up. We're at 30. We're at 27, 26.
Is Kerbal Planet, I'm assuming, has all the same properties as Earth?
It's actually a
right?
little bit different because Kerbin is a bit smaller than Earth, so it's easier to achieve
God.
exit velocity. There is a planet that is a bit closer. Oh no.
Hey, what the heck?
Our parachute opened too early and we were going too fast, so it tore. It tore. The parachute
Okay.
tore.
That's fine.
Everyone pray for Bill.
I think Bill's
These
fine.
right here
Look
are the
at his face.
G-forces
He's
you can
confident.
see. You can see his face has changed from joy to fear.
Is Bill about to touch the face of God?
Bill is about to hit the water at 1,000 meters per second.
That's fine. He can. That's easy.
Oh,
Poor Bill.
can I
I do that all the
engage? Can
time.
I engage it? Parachute. No, it is gone. Shoot safety unsafe. Deploy
Unsafe.
settings.
To say the least.
Oh, and here he comes.
Here we go.
Come on, like Sully.
Oh, what did we learn?
I was gonna say maybe you could like scooch it in like Sully Sullenberg.
I didn't have any juice left. No,
So
he
do they-
is dead. He died.
Okay,
He
I was just
experienced
about to
6
ask.
Gs of speed.
Oh, that's
So,
fine. 6 Gs.
6 Gs.
The body enjoys that kind of thing. That's good for you,
That's
actually.
good for you.
Yeah.
So he didn't earn any science from there because he was dead. He was the first man to go to space, but also the
And
first.
his sacrifice will be forever remembered.
You know, all in all, successful mission.
Well,
You know, the
Bill
dog that we sent into space didn't come back either.
you know what?
That
You're
was
absolutely fucking
success.
right. Let's see. So, luckily, there's Bob's a pretty generic name, so there are a few of them.
Oh, good. Replaceable.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's actually set this up now. Let's see if I can't figure out how to do a fucking symmetry.
Hmm.
Or maybe I don't need to. Maybe we can just do it like this. We could just do it the way God intended, individually, and pray.
That's the way Dad did it. That's the way America does it. And it's worked out pretty well so far.
So what are these things you're putting on there?
These are decouplers. And so what this is
Okay.
when we hit a certain height, I'm going to be able to hit space, and then they will decouple. They will come off. And so whatever's placed here will pop off, which makes it easier. And those are going to be solid fuel boosters. Because one of the things that, we all need to know here is that we just need to go up really fast, right?
Yes.
Sure.
In there.
Yeah. And so all we need is a booster that'll kind of rip us upwards into the sky as fast as possible. There is a basic idea that comes with Kerbal Space Program, and that is more boosters. If you can't get to space, more boosters. If your ship is falling apart, add more struts. And then, it's between the two of those, you can really bring it to... Oh my god, I have so much unlocked to start. Hold on.
Ooh.
This is
Hey,
all...
is there any... I just spitballing because
Yeah.
I know we had a little bit of an issue
Yeah, snafu.
Can you make that parachute better?
Yeah, so
Do you have
this right
better
here is the
parachutes?
extra small parachute, which is what was in my favorites. We are going to throw that bad boy out, and instead we are going to get a extra large one's a little bit too big. Can I get a basic small? No, that's also too. We're going to get some radial ones. How do I want so badly to have my symmetry up, but I don't know how to do that.
Would you like me to look it up?
If they have it, that would be wonderful, but... Oh, assembly anchor. Rotate and translate. Oh, here it is. I found it. Ha, ha, ha,
I'm glad I
ha.
could help.
Let's fucking go, gamers. Okay.
Is there war on Kerbin?
No.
Do the Kerbin...
There
The
isn't.
Kerbals are peace. They know peace. They have world peace.
Kerbin knows peace, and Kerbals
Wow.
know peace. This is true. We're gonna delete all this shit that we put on because now I can properly put it on.
So, when I was a little child, when I saw that rockets have like multiple, they have the
Yeah,
booster
they have multiple
engines on them.
stages. You were like, "This is the coolest
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen."
Well, no. See, the thing is that before I learned that was because they needed just lots and lots and lots of fuel and jets. I genuinely thought that those were missiles for shooting aliens. Like,
Okay,
how
hell yeah, dude.
the space shuttle rides on the back of what is basically just a big fuel tank with an ignition engine at the bottom. I figured that's like a big ass fucking missile that they're gonna shoot at the aliens once they get up there.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I get that.
Just in case.
All right, I'm gonna put 4 of these radial mounted parachutes on here,
Great idea.
and that
More
should help
parachutes is
solve
better, as far as I know.
Yeah, 4 is better, more is better. We are going to go to aerodynamics. We are going to put a big old nose cone on these guys. We've also put a stabilizer on them. So we're going to pop that off because I now know I have these stabilizers here, which are those kind of reaction wheels is what they're really called, right? So you can, it'll be more magnets basically, right? So I can help keep things stabler.
Elliot
Communication.
Stabler from Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Absolutely.
Stapler,
did
I
it.
hardly know her.
Whoa, look at this. For the big ships.
Wow.
The long
thing's
duration radioisotope thermoelectric generator.
LDRITEG. That doesn't spell anything, unfortunately.
I am going to put these on here as well. These are little oh, these are heavy though. How does that change my engineer report? We still have a 3-to-1 thrust weight. So we are still
Pretty
like gonna
good.
fly. These are little radiation. These are gonna give us nuclear power as we go up, right?
What kind
So,
of
like,
power?
while you're up there, you get more power because there's radiation in space.
Well, no, because these are just generating a let me look over this. A steady amount of electricity without consuming any resources. It is just like a small radioisotope thermoelectric generator, right?
Oh, so that's just
Yeah.
a tiny nuclear reactor, which is very safe.
Yeah, and I put 4 of them on the outside.
It's
Okay,
totally
cool.
safe.
Yeah, totally safe, totally safe. We don't need a thermal shield. I think we had it pretty much under control last time.
Oak, just so you know, Evergreen Co. bapped you with a rolled up newspaper. I don't know what they did that for.
That's my
they wanted you to
girlfriend,
know
I
about
believe, because I said some kind of pun.
All right, there we go.
It's believable.
Put those
Sure,
wings
sure.
down there because you only need wings to get you through atmosphere. Because in space, you don't need wings because you're in fucking space. Right? We all understand this.
That's so smart. That's so smart that you thought of that.
Engine mounts. Oh my god. You can build and there's so much. So these are
You're
obviously all the
spoiled for
different
choice,
engines.
really.
Look at these for like the big boys. The big guys.
Big boy.
Boom.
Oh my.
You can really put some stank on this bad boy, you know what I mean?
Appreciate that it's in the Moonshot colors.
I did that on purpose.
I
We are going
figured.
to throw out this guy, and we're going to put on a different. We're going to throw out this whole
Crock-pot?
ship. Actually, we're throwing out this whole ship because I have so much
Okay.
more at my disposal now. We're going to put in.
So
the sites.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, hit me.
How do they regulate how much you are allowed to do? Like, do these things cost money? Is there
I
like
assume in the future, usually you have to unlock parts with science. You have to gain money by doing science missions. This is an early access, right? So they don't have that all yet. That being said, I never really played with that. I just would come in here and make a rocket ship that goes to space because that's very fun. So there we
Now, can you do silly things like when you build the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts, where you make it look like a
silly
cactuar?
thing?
I mean, if you could make it look like a cactuar, that would be great.
I can. People have made like mechs and shit in this because like there is enough to like really go wild, but it's a lot of it is like burdened by the heavy weight of science, right? So
every day.
Let's see here. We need a thin little guy. We're gonna have a thin guy here, a little
So
engine.
you get to make whatever you want. You don't have to like. You're not spending resources to slot in parts that means you can't put like a big thing on top of a big thing.
Yeah, not right now. No, right now we can go hog ass wild.
Great.
And so I am just like building this guy on top. This right here, this is a lander basically, right? This is going to ostensibly be able to get to where we need it to go and then drop down these legs. Because if we're planning for the moon, we're planning for the fucking moon. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
We want to get up there. We want to have a battery. Check. We want to have legs to land. Check. We have a lighter booster to get us in. Check.
Snacks.
Snacks are in the machine.
Got it.
We
Vending
need a communication device. So down to 2. Here are 2 little satellites because I think 2 looks better than 1. There's no science reason for that. I just think it's neat.
Aesthetics are important.
They absolutely are. You're fucking right. Let's go up to 4 again. Let's inch that one more that way. And then we are going to cut back to 2 again, and we are going to put on some solar panels. Any of these solar panels speaking to any of y'all?
Yeah, I'm like in row 3, column 1.
Row 3, column 1. These.
That's pretty
yes.
silly.
Yeah,
These are very
diving
little
boards
guys,
there.
which I like, which means we can unfurl them at our own pace. And they kind of like pop out. Can I showcase what they're going to look like? Ka-tunk, ka-tunk, ka-tunk.
nice.
Ka-tunk, ka-tunk, ka-tunk. They're beautiful little guys. We love them. And then these bend down. Let me make sure they go down far enough, actually.
Oh,
Not quite.
Not quite, actually. Yes. This is why we check these things.
boy, that would have been funny. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, leave them on. Leave them on for comedic purpose.
Yeah, leave them on. Okay. I'll do it.
like launch goes
Okay,
great.
don't leave them on.
No, I think you're right. It is funny.
Well, now
I
you've
mean,
put
will
them
the
over
fuel
your
bit come
solar
on?
panels.
Wait, hold, no, because these are going to be down when the solar panels are out. You know what I mean? I guess, so where were they before that they fit? Were they like that? I don't know how we had these set up before that they fit. Oh, there. Okay. So that lands. We are going to put some radial parachutes on here just in case we don't make it out of atmosphere.
I mean, it's only making it out of the atmosphere, though.
You know what? You are right.
This is
What
no
am I
big
doing?
deal.
What am I doing? Fucking being a baby. Precision moving for docking will be difficult. That's fine. I'm not doing any docking. I'm just going to space. We have that. We have that. We have that. Okay. So right now we have space. We have a place to store energy. We have a thing that'll get us energy. We have a way to communicate back home. We have a thing to land. We have a place to live. That's everything we really need for this.
Now, how long are you guys going to be up there, though? is my question.
That is completely up to the next person, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I just build the rockets, okay? Like I'm not I'm not planning this trip.
Exactly. Yeah, let's pop the mainsail on that bad boy. They've introduced this color thing, and I want to figure out, like, how do I pick my colors here? Moonshot, can I change the accent to pink on this one? Is this like, will this work? Yes, it will. So I know that this
you can just
entire
paint.
top part is
It's cool.
that is so goddamn cool to me.
It's where we put the name and pronoun bar for everyone.
Exactly. All right. We're gonna go back to
Oak, I know
coupling.
what you mean, but
Mhm.
when the phrase pronoun bar brings to mind a very funny image of like an establishment where you go and order drinks and also pronouns.
I'll have the he they special.
Okay. We are putting some big
Now that
fuck off engines onto this bad boy.
looks a little silly.
Well, because you just need to get to space with these, and then they decouple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These pop off. These are portable little boys. I know what I said. Bob. Put on the
44th pilot
stabilizer.
says too much badonk.
No, not enough badonk.
It wasn't until literally this moment. I know Roma made a joke about it in the chat how spaceship looked like penis, but like it kind of has to, doesn't it?
It kind of does. It is. It is. The penis is very aerodynamic.
How else are you gonna penetrate the atmosphere?
All
Oh
right,
my
we put
God.
the wings on there, and now let's put on some littler wings on the outside.
44th pilot, he backpack too big.
And then a little control surface up top. All right. I think this is enough. We still have a thrust to weight ratio that is correct.
Now is 1.9. I know you said that if you go up too fast, it can, it can be bad.
I'm going to slow down, right? That is, you just have to throttle it, is the whole thing, right?
So why is going up too fast bad?
Because the
Friction.
whole reason that heat starts when you come back in, right?
Because
you're going too fast,
you're-
and it's the air resistance. And so when air resistance is hitting up and you're heating up, that's because you're losing fuel as you're going up, right?
Huh?
And so that's not efficient. So if you're going just fast enough that you're not hitting the air resistance, then you're saving space and time, right?
I do love to save space and time.
So we turn on our SAS thrusters.
Yeah, like Doctor Who.
We cut down to here.
That guy is all about space and time.
Yeah. And saving it from various threats.
All right, gamers. We are getting ready to boost.
Ooh. The old curving.
This is a thing that will never get old. Oh!
That kind of chugged for a second.
Give
there.
it the whole business. So see, you can see
That's
the
what I
wind.
remember about playing this game. It always ran pretty rough on my laptop.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not going to be good
Ooh.
on a laptop, I don't think.
Longer is better than short. 3 is better than 4 unless RCS. Don't put wings on space stage. I know not to put wings on space stage. I know I did here. That's my fuck up. You are right. But one of the things, I've never gotten 3 to work. Whenever I do 3, it like stumbles off to a side. Do you have eating lunch for you, first time chatter? Do you have a suggestion for how to make that work? I am all ears, genuinely. Because I have an approximate knowledge of this game I've put hundreds of hours into, but have never actually made it to another planet without MechJeb. MechJeb is a mod that would help you plan trips and autopilot.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, vertical speed. Does T does still turn on stabilizer?
Good. Important.
We are going up, we are going up. Let's check here and see. We are pushing upwards correctly here.
Well, you're coming out of the planet's butt this time.
Yes, because the world turns, you see. Okay.
I learned that from a soap opera.
Hundreds of hours. Iris, I never learned anything. You can look stuff up and actually learn like proper use of shit, and I didn't. And that's on me, yes.
Do you think there's a little kid who grew up playing Kerbal Space Program and is actually like intent on joining NASA at some point in their life?
Yeah, they use this in classrooms, like, because it is like
Really?
enough to like actually get you a little bit, right? It's like a basic knowledge
cool.
of shit that is genuinely
I don't-
kind of like useful. Can I see what my fucking aposis is? Okay, 120. Perfect.
I wish more video games had like real life,
Use.
yeah,
Applications, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. We're beginning to
Like
hear
I've played
from-
120 something hours of Final Fantasy 14, but I don't think that's doing anything for me.
Eat lunch for you says I was that child. You were the child who played
Okay.
PSP and then went into like, okay, well I'm gonna learn rocket shit. Is that what you're saying? Because that fucking rules.
That's very cool.
Yeah, do we have a real rocket scientist in the chat right now? Because holy shit.
All right, we're drifting up. We are 2 minutes away from reading our aposis, I believe what it is, which is like the height of our fucking jump. We are at 80,000. I don't know when the atmosphere actually thins out enough that this is like I have a good speed thing. So here
I
we
feel
are.
like I remember it being like around the 80 to 100 range.
That feels right to me.
It's been about 10 years though.
Sims 2 taught me how to steal money and burn my house down. Thank you, Evergreen.
Yeah, true.
All right, we turn this over a little bit, and now let's boost. Holy shit!
Those
Jesus
Sims
Christmas.
games, if you play them at a certain age, are basically just like How to Get Away with Murder Simulator.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
How would you kids like to do something fucked up today?
Yeah. I was the type of kid that put all my friends in The Sims.
Yes, absolutely.
And I mean original Sims. And then
Yeah.
I would like just see how long they could survive because kid Sims don't do great by themselves.
Oh, you'd make them children.
Yeah, because I was a child. as
Yeah,
was
I guess that
playing.
makes sense. Yes. Okay, here you go. We are now going to spin a little bit, and we are going to pop
Just for
off the
fun.
rest of those bad boys.
Bye.
Separation was clean. Separation was good. And we engage the next rocket and move forward.
Okay. Yeah, this seems like it's
Beautiful.
going much better than last time.
It is. So we are kind of
Now,
outrunning.
should you have a more aerodynamic front part, or I guess since you're not really in the thick
Yeah.
atmosphere, it doesn't really matter that much.
I am not in the atmosphere anymore, and so it does like aerodynamicism doesn't fucking matter. We are good, and also that's why I have all those big engines for, right? Like, yes, this top gives a lot of drag, but also I don't care. So let's see here. We are pushing. We are going forward. We are not. Let's give that thing a little bit more boost, huh? A little bit more oomph. Okay.
44th pilot. Wonder what those Nancy Drew point and clicks taught me.
Ooh.
Did y'all know I interviewed for a job with the company that makes the Nancy Drew video games?
I am.
Oh, really?
That would be so goddamn cool.
They did not pick me, of course.
They should have.
I know.
All right. Okay. We
When was
are-
this?
Oh god.
Like recently?
No, it was like September 2021, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Create a
Last time
maneuver-
I was
Oh.
unemployed.
So this right here, this is a maneuver plan. This is they've changed how it works a little bit. It looks like, and so I'm fascinated to see how. And it's like telling me how to, but like, oh, okay. So I want to get this. This is one of those things I don't fully understand. It's like I turn each of these a little bit, and then eventually it gets to where I want it to be. Because I want to circleize my orbit. And this will help me do that. But I don't really know how. I just know that it will. You know what I mean? I assume this means I give it more juice. This means this is like my up and down tilt. I want to make sure my other one, my PE, is also still a proper height. It is, because I don't want to accidentally clip into the fucking planet at any point.
I believe in science they don't call that clipping, they call it crashing.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. I'm a fucking fool. Yeah. Okay. Retrograde, anti-normal, radial out. Okay. Can I lock onto my maneuver? I can. Yes. And because I put in those rotation things, it'll lock me onto maneuver. The maneuver is in 8 minutes. So let's line up and then we will pop out one of these guys just so we don't run out of battery using all of our electrical nodes and shit?
That's ideal.
We'll pop them back in before we get going, but look at them go.
Cute.
And then they automatically turn. All right. We are going to check back in 8 minutes, and by that I mean I'm going to fast forward time here. Look at it go. Look at us go up. And we just keep
Man.
going up. 2 minutes. Okay. I like to stop so much earlier. So what we're going to do is we line up in 10 seconds, and we are going to begin to burn in that direction. We're going to hit max gas, and just start going.
Hi.
3, 2, 1, bam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
That should orbit us.
Hey, that's
We
an
are
orbit.
orbited, but we're not lined up enough to have a perfectly circular a more circular orbit, which will help us be more efficient in the future. Now we are circular. We are
Look at that.
gamers. We are in space.
I love to be circular.
We are at the point now where we have to force ourselves to come back down and force ourselves to come back in. You know what I mean? So we have the moon, we have Minimus, which is the smaller moon, and then we have all these other planets.
So there's 2 moons?
There's 2 moons, yes. Another way it's different than Earth, you're right.
I see they've added a moon since I last played.
It's been patched. So, we have to land on the moon first. That's a rule for me. So, we want to line up over here. We're going to use the momentum of swing. We can smash into the sun, and we will do that. Yeah, you know what? Eva, you're absolutely right. Eating lunch. Let's pop out, and let's soak it all in. These are one of the last things your friend saw before smashing back into the water, and that fate won't be held for you. Because you are a moonshot person. In fact, let's get a little bit crazy, shall we? Look at that. That bright blue
Look at him
orb.
go.
Wow, indeed, Mr. Kerbal. Okay. Let's fly back over there. Softly, carefully. Grab on and get back in. This game is so special to me. I love it so much.
It's really fun watching you special interest about this.
We are going to
Yeah. That's the best part, really.
we're going to warp around here. And now I don't know how to actually do this, right? I don't know how to
Oh, good.
properly line this up and like know where you're going, because I just put on a maneuver node and I extend it out towards where the moon is, and I just kind of move it around back and forth to be like, where am I actually going to connect with the moon? Ah, there. Oh, that's so cool. It shows you on the sphere of influence of the moon where you'll be coming in and where you'll be coming out. That is new.
It's looking at us.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Wow.
It is looking at us. It does have eyeballs.
Okay, we want to use less delta V because that is fuel, right? So we want to figure out what is the right mix of juice to get us in. Okay, we have, what delta V do we have on our ship here? Flight report. Parts manager. Unstable resources. Okay. All right. We are going to now go orbit the moon, orbit Kerbin once. We are going to come back around the other side. Then when we hit that point, which is 36 minutes from now, and again, we can just leave the game up for 36 minutes. We could do something else, come back, and then do the maneuver, right? We did that on a Orange Grove stream, and it was great, where we did the whole thing in real time to land on the moon. It takes like 6 hours. Part and effective lack of stellar. Oh, and right now our solar panels aren't doing much because we are in
There's
the
no
dark.
solar.
And so what I'm going to do is we already have 2 of them out, which is good. And we have a big battery, so we should be fine. But let's warp to the maneuver node, which will just speed up time a little bit, right?
You guys hear my cat that's sad?
Oh.
I cannot, actually.
She keeps attacking her big sister, and so we keep isolating her we keep putting her in silly baby jail because of that. And she thinks that war crimes are being committed against her for this. When it's like, you attacked your elderly sister, so please do not, you know what I'm saying?
Be normal,
Yeah.
be normal. Okay. We are lined up.
No, she's not correct, Evergreen Code. Lydia just wants to live in peace. Monica would like to be friends, but this manifest says, I'm going to get you. Which is very scary for Lydia,
4.
who's 8 years old.
Oh, the little timer on the
Does
thing
not
is
have time
great
for this.
now, too.
Yeah, that's really handy.
We burn for 10 seconds. Let's zoom out, see how it looks. We are the blue ring. We are aiming for the yellow ring.
Okay.
That's saying we're actually going to hit it? Like we are going to get in the zone of influence right there? Is that what that's saying? Entering. Oh, yes, it is. Entering sphere of influence X. That's so cool. So, okay. We have done our maneuver. We will now be entering the sphere of influence. I'm going to go grab a beer from the shelf behind me, but let's warp to here, which is about 5 minutes. Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay. We severely fucked up right there. And we
Uh-huh.
all did.
How
It's
severely?
impossible to say whose fault this is.
Of course.
We rocketed past the moon, and and in hitting its sphere of influence, it changed our gravity. It happened so fast, nobody noticed.
Yeah. So,
what is the right way to do this? I think what we should do is right here, we are going to be able to really change. At this point, we are going to be so far away that every little thing we do is going to be a big thing we do, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we are going to do a little bit of editing and try to find that next sphere of influence again. Okay. We can hit it on the way back, but here's the problem. It will slingshot us so hard that we go out of orbit, out into around the sun. And you know what? I like that little bit of danger, right?
Yeah,
If we fuck this up, we will go meet the sun. So, where is Kerbin? There's the sun. Where is that funny little planet that we call home?
Pale blue
right there.
dot.
You see
Oh,
that?
yeah.
That's where we came from.
Certainly in there.
Okay. So, we are going to warp to the maneuver. Right? We are still... Oh, that changed something slightly. Okay. Okay. Rocketing around. Okay. It is having a very hard time because we are, I think,
There's a
threading
lot of paths.
very specific needle here. Boom. Okay. We've done that. We are now in the correct zone of influence again. So. How the fuck can we do this? I'm going to manually fast forward. I'm not going to use the system. We are almost at a perfect standstill up here. 65 meters per second in space.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna turn retrograde.
So will Bill here be able to make it home?
He'll at the very least
Give
make it
me
to
Okay, give me a percentage here.
I am saying 75. I'm saying 75% chance he makes it to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
50% chance he makes it home.
Okay, better odds than I thought. I would take those odds.
Okay, and we're coming in. Okay. See it circling. Here we go. We slow down. There's the sun out there. We slow down. We slow down. Okay. Waiting till we enter. The sphere of it. This is such a cool visualization. And we are in. We are now around the moon, right? So what we want to do is we want to turn and burn retrograde. Do you all have an idea of what prograde and retrograde is?
Prograde is with the rotation of the moon, and retrograde is against it?
Yeah, basically, right? And so this will help kind of close out that circle. It'll slow us down, right? Like, that is the wise thing to do, is try to, like, slow us down. So now we're going to come to here. And at this point, we're going to burn even more retrograde, because we're going to try to, like, close off the circle, right? In the same way that we had to circleize our orbit around Earth, we're going to try to really slow down around the moon.
Okay.
Okay. Fast forwarding around. Okay. All right. We are coming in. 30 minutes, 20. Okay. Foof. There we are.
Damn, look at that moon.
Look at that moon. We're going to say hello to that motherfucker. Okay. We are now officially going to land on the moon. But we don't want to land like right there, right? We want to land straighter down. We have lost fuel. We are detaching the bottom. Okay. This thing here. Let's close out these, our panels. Not that there's any anything to worry about. Methalox deprived. Why are they Methalox deprived?
What is Methalox?
Hold on. Was this a... I put a gas tank in here. This tank right here. Where's its...
Sabotage.
Oh no. Okay. I think this is the issue. I think I am out of gas in a time I didn't think I was going to be.
Big oof, big oof.
Big oof. Here's my question. We are currently going 255 meters per second. Bill has a jetpack.
What's the rest of this math word problem?
The rest of the process is, do we think the jetpack can do it? Can slow us down a little bit? Or do we think the jetpack could save his life?
Jetpack? Probably can't do either. It might save his life.
Pilot thinks he can make it. We are going
Or at least for a little while.
Here. All right.
Yeah, like if he jumps off before impact.
And good news, we
jetpack's way. Okay.
Here's the thing, pilot. Yes, we can send a rescue ship, but I think the ship is going a bit too fast. Is it better to die in the ship or die in the jetpack trying to live?
I think die in the jetpack.
Die in the jetpack?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna burn. Target me to prograde. We're turning and we're gonna burn prograde. We're trying to slow down. We are slowing down. Do you see that?
Hmm.
How fast do you think you need to be going to live?
I think under 20 miles an hour.
How many meters per second do you think that is? We are 20,000 feet above the ground.
Mile, 2 meters. 1 mile is 16 meters.
Okay. The ship.
Okay, under like 32,000 meters per second? Or per hour, wait. Oh no. Probably a lot slower. He's doing okay.
We have cut 100 meters per second off of our time.
Okay.
All right, come on, baby. Those down there are the ships. One just collided. Two just collided.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna slow down enough. Oh, we are gunning it. We are really trying out here.
Well, we can always try. And hey, if he lives, then we can get a rocket here within the next
I wonder if
3 days.
the debug menu has changed. Hold on. Let me see here. Shift 12, Control 12. Nope. Yep. The debug menu has changed, so I cannot pause it to make him live for certain.
Oof.
Howdy, fellow Kerbal. Bill has died yet again.
Rip in peace, Bill.
Okay, so we're not going to revert to VAB. We're going to live with that failure. We're going to live with that kind of in our hearts and in our souls, right? Let's go back to the Kerbal Space Center. Iris, it was too close to the ground. Now, I ask you two, my co-pilots.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to try to make it to space again? Make it to the moon? Or do you want me to build a plane?
I want to see you make it to the moon.
Okay.
We're not playing Microsoft Flight Sim. We're playing Kerbal Space Program.
You're absolutely right. So, one thing that was said in chat that I saw is 3 is better than 4. I have never been able to successfully build a 4 stack, a 3-sided fucking ship, right? That's saying like instead of a square, it's a pyramid in symmetry, right? I've never been able to do that, right?
Shape.
And so I'm interested to see how it would work. So let's do it. We're gonna put out a big man. I think that's our problem. We're not going big enough to go to the moon. We need to go bigger. I know that's not really our problem, but also I think it's very fun for that to be our problem.
I think that's our main problem. We aren't trying hard enough.
Okay, so this right here. Let's take a look at the gas tanks we had. This one has 12.5 tons of methyl ox. That is good. That is which is methane and oxidizer.
Methane's good, right? To breathe and interact with.
I'm pretty sure.
It isn't for a spaceship.
Spaceships breathe methane fine, so like no big deal.
I know technically I don't have to go to orbit to get to the moon. I'm not good at planning from the start, right? So I need to get to space and I need to just spin that thing around and be like, am I in the right spot? Am I in the right spot? But we'll try to go a little bit faster this time, I think, actually. I think you're right. I think
speed was the problem.
Let's see here. Where's the gate? The gate is right there.
Keanu Reeves at his agent. Speed was the problem.
These are lights which will help illuminate the ship. That's going to be important, you know? Yeah.
I have something interesting to share about the film Speed, actually.
I am fascinated to hear whatever is going to come out of your mouth just now.
So I have some friends that do a podcast called Cool Breeze Over the Mountains, and actually I think it's over. So Keanu, the name Keanu, is a Hawaiian word that means the cool breeze over the mountains.
Okay. Yes. Great.
and
Awesome. Yes.
Great,
Love it.
brilliant, like an unbelievably cool fact. But like So their podcast was just film by film everything Keanu Reeves has ever been in. So you just talk about it, watch it. Speed is a film that I've never seen it, love to watch at some point. Apparently it feels very modern when you listen to it, when you listen to the dialogue and the script writing. Oh fuck no, I'm thinking of Point Break. Sorry.
That's okay.
This fun fact applies to
Oh,
Point Break.
the one where Keanu Reeves fires the gun in the air and goes, as described in Hot Fuzz, right?
Yes. And so this film, again, feels modern, the script. That's because it was written by somebody whose signature style has kind of infected everything today.
Who?
But this gentleman was not credited. I use the word gentleman extremely loosely. He was not credited as the author because he's the sort of punch-up writer who came in and basically fixed the script.
Tell me.
Max, can I take a guess at who this is?
Please, go for it. Oh,
Is this motherfucking Joss Whedon?
it's Joshua Wheaton, yeah, wrote the film Point Break. And, like, you have to really dig to get that information.
That is
Well, damn.
insane to me.
I know. Me as well.
I did not know that.
They don't have extra large
From
hydrogen deep space engines. Okay.
Deep space.
So can I actually have this main column here be all juice, be all deep hydrogen, and the outside are, because is hydrogen lighter than methane? It is, right? Because hydrogen's lighter than air.
almost assuredly, it only has one atom or one proton, so it's pretty light.
So then, in that case, let's. This is new to me. I've never fucked with the finer things in life like this. Double.
Look at that orb.
Oh, you can make a
stick
fucking
the F
Lucre
hole
Hulk
on it.
looking motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, and I was wrong to hedge and go Point Break. It was Speed that Joss Whedon wrote.
It was Speed.
It
That's-
was Speed.
Incredible to me. Incredible information you have told me.
So if you watch Speed and you're like, oh, this feels like the Avengers, that's why.
That's why.
Interesting.
When they jump the bus, we fly now?
Now that is J. Regard Abrams that you are mocking.
Oh, am I?
I believe
Okay.
so. It's also bad.
Well, the two of them have
I
both
also hate him.
destroyed script writing. So
It is true.
All right. So this is an extra large. I don't think I have an extra large. Let's see here. Which one of these do more thrust? This. I need this big beefy man connecting there. We're going to put some big wings on the outside here. We are going to put, first off, large. Okay, well, that's, no, maybe it's not. Hello, Juliet. We are going, we have failed twice in going to space. It's important for me to know that you know the weight of my failures.
We have 2 Bill Kermans dead.
We have 2 Bill Cummins, and I realized the first one's because we rewound time.
now, are they related?
They were the same man. It was a time loop situation. Now he's dead. Okay.
Very cool that they let you try to put those on the side instead of the top. Very brave of them.
They will just let you vibe, you know? All right, we do have a 1-1 thrust rate ratio, so we are still doing good here. This is a stabilizer, and we want a little control wing as well. Okay, we will still go up. And now, the thing we will do is add another one of these bad boys. And that is where the solid fuel booster is going to go. And that is what's going to really carry us upwards and onwards.
There's nothing better than just strapping a bomb to it.
Yeah, this is, Max, you know where you're saying, like, I thought that was a missile. This is a missile. All this is extra juice.
Tasty.
Okay. Oh, actually, that made it worse, actually. All right. I like that it won't let you put something on the... It's like, hey, don't fucking put that shit out there. That won't work. That is a new feature. Okay. So, these are going up. We are going to put on a little electrical generator up there. Or not a generator, but a little bank. We're going to put a large battery on there. And then we're going to put this right there. We still have enough. And then ground, we want the extra large fucking feet. Okay. And how do those look when they come down?
Sweeties, feeties.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All right. Wow. Oh, baby.
Oh,
Awooga.
it's like the hitchhiking bit in It Happened One Night in 1943.
The shape of this is not right even. Okay, it is actually. Somebody in chat said that I don't need to. I really don't need to. I should do 3 instead of 4, and I'm trusting them, Juliet. Okay, so it actually is pretty evenly spaced. You will see.
It looks pretty good.
All right, I'm naming this one the Alexandrite.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I love to take fault.
We are loading this one up with a team. We have Bob, Valentina, Jebediah, Tim, and Kerpont. Kerpont. My favorite Green Day album.
Just like the real Alexandrites, this ship does not have just one person in it.
All right. Let's save this so we remember what it's like. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Oh, it's heavy.
It's good. It's fine.
I believe.
It's supposed to look like that.
It is.
Everybody's so
going up.
creative.
For what it's worth, it absolutely is going up.
See how different it looks?
I like it.
And it's staying stable. I've never had a 3-engine thing stay stable. We're going 60 meters per second, and everything looks fine.
Nice.
I could do that. We are going 90 meters per second, and everything looks fine.
Hey,
We are holding steady.
I don't
We
know.
are moving
I don't know.
upwards. Oh,
I'm seeing some wiggles.
we're gonna slow down a little bit.
Yeah, that's wiggling.
We are slowing down. We're reducing speed back down to 100.
mm-hmm.
We are still maintaining.
I'm on the edge of my seat here, Riley.
Reducing speed to 100
Yeah, so
meters
so
per
are Bob,
second.
Valentina, and Jebediah. They're also on the edge of their seats.
Can I see everybody? Yeah, it's important to me. Okay, 103. We are wiggling still, but we are holding. Oh, there's a lot of wiggle. Okay, we're getting in thinner atmosphere, which means we are now slowly gaining speed again. I'm gonna take a big bite of my dinner, and nothing's gonna go bad.
What are you having for dinner?
Potato pelmeni and chicken.
Nice.
Potato what?
Pelmeni, it's a Russian dumpling. It's fantastic. Reducing
Boy,
speed.
so good.
We went up to 120.
Mm-hmm.
When we pass the cloud layer. When does atmosphere end? What is the distance? I think it's around 20, we said, right? So around 20, I'm gonna gun it with all she's got.
How much fuel you got?
Atmosphere, 69,000 meters. Nice.
You'll see over here that where our fuel is on the right side. Also, you'll see we are listing a little bit from our wind trails there. You see that?
Probably fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
The map is
Now,
not...
what are we looking at here? Now,
I
what is
clicked
this?
M to open up the map in hopes that it would be working. And the map the map is not working, it seems. Also seems to maybe have caught myself in it. We're fine.
Early
The Earth
access.
has completely disintegrated underneath us.
All right, I've slept full juice.
What's our current height?
Use-
Our current height is 16,000.
Alright.
Yep, the map is not working correctly. Oh, I jumped to the tracking station, which was just a full nother page. We are fine, we are fine, we are fine. Okay. We are now, I think, successfully in space. We cut the engines. Map, please. There, okay, thank God.
Hey, that's a map.
That's a map. We are currently, yes, pushing that bad boy out to about 120.
So it seems like the strategy is get really high with that first stage. Tilt your shit and then go sideways.
So that's
So
my
that you
strategy.
fall with style.
The way that professionals do this is that they begin to turn at like 20, and then you turn with the Earth's rotation because you've built a very stable ship that works. I don't know if you've noticed this, have not built a very stable ship that works.
Oh, it's fine. They're supposed to wiggle.
Exactly. And so I can't start turning when I'm in atmosphere. I'm gonna turn to burn retrograde. Okay. So, create a maneuver plan. Bend that bad boy out. Okay.
What?
What was that? That was Kerbin's Spear of Influence being rendered.
Oh my.
Okay. So, we cut back, we turn.
Juliet's asking about your goals.
My goals
For this
is to
launch?
get and land on the moon. So far, we have lost one man in the ocean, and then that man woke from a dream, got on his spaceship, and was lost smashing hard the side of the moon.
Well, you got there.
We did get there. Oh, there's a warp to maneuver
He
on this
did
screen.
touch the moon with his feet.
See.
Or his face, I'm not sure which.
Look at that. Our lights are all working. Turn them off again. Okay. I'm afraid to use these, which are our... Actually, no. Let's check our solar panels, too, while we're up here. Sick.
Beautiful.
Bring them back in. Okay. 58 seconds. We're going to begin our burn. We have about a fifth tank left, I believe, in this stage. And then we switch to hydrogen.
And that's our real, like, go juice, right?
Oh, this map is fucked.
What's going on?
Oh.
What's happening?
The Earth seems
The
to
map
have grown
has
a
created
second
a small
smaller
curve.
Earth.
Birthing. We are going to, like, I don't know how hydrogen flies. Yeah, I know they don't cause drag in a vacuum. What I'm worried about, Juliet, is when I break off this, when you decouple these big engines, that they're going to smash into the solar panels and cause damage.
Which would be
one way
bad.
to know.
All right, we begin our boost. We're beginning our boost early in hopes that it works.
Your boost.
Boosting makes me feel good.
Boosted makes me feel good. You're absolutely correct. We are holding around 140 kilometers. We're gunning it. There's the moon over
I'm gonna
there.
stick around to see that if this goes catastrophically wrong, but then I have to go pick up the pizza that I've ordered.
Absolutely. Makes sense.
What's this huge portal you're flying
That
towards
was
now?
our maneuver node going, you fucked it all up. Our maneuver node begging me to not do what I was doing. Okay. We break those off. Everything is clean separation.
Totally fine. Oh.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
That wing was threatening to hit you.
Okay. This is a hydrogen engine, which I have never used before.
Ooh, got some oomph.
It does have some oomph. It looks
some pickup
really
on that.
goddamn cool.
Does.
Okay. Now we're doing a dangerous game right now because we are kind of flying, as you can see,
Directly into the earth.
yeah, into the earth a little bit, which should be fine
Yeah.
as long as that right here comes up.
I love how like readable and legible the map is.
With the second earth on
Right
top of
now.
it, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
completely agree.
so easy to tell what's going on.
We're an early access gamer.
Yeah, they'll fix that. They'll totally fix it.
This
Kerbal
came
Space
out
Program, the
today.
original, doesn't have those big problems. Yeah.
Okay, we are turning, we are locking it back in. We're just gonna boost up a little bit to kind of try to gain some alti. I truly cannot tell if I am going or if I am circularized my orbit or not. I think I have.
Riley, this is what happens when you name the rocket after someone who's plural, because now you don't even have one Earth.
I don't even have one goddamn Earth. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's. Okay, boosting that way. Boosting that way.
Okay, I can't push it any longer. I must go and collect my
It has been
collect my za.
a pleasure, Max. I hope you have
Yeah.
a wonderful Zod.
I hope you get to the moon.
Nice talking to you, Max.
Yeah. Goodbye.
You and me both. Now, what I'm fearing is you see how sometimes that thing turns gray, like red. Oh,
Mhm.
what is that? I'm exiting the sphere of influence of our planet that we live on. So that is not good, actually. That one is bad.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go over to here.
All we need to do is find a good one.
Yeah, you get it. Okay. Trying really hard to like access what I have here. Oh, I see the issue.
hmm
So we're cocked at such an angle right now. I need to like get us on plane a little bit.
I see.
Fuck. This fucking error is causing me a lot of issues, however.
Do you maybe like save and exit to the main menu and come back?
That is probably wise, right? Better than trying to figure it out. So let's save here. Let's load game and just hop right back in, right?
Yeah. It should be fine.
Should be fine. More Earth for everyone. Everyone says, what happens when we destroy this Earth? And I say, we go to the second Earth that is there when you zoom out.
Yeah.
You've heard
Take
of flat
that,
Earth
ecologist.
theory. Okay. Map is fixed, baby.
Hey.
Okay, so I want to completely redo this. So let's suck this back in. Yeah, we are really our orbit is fucked.
Mhm.
We are like halfway.
I've noticed that we're like on a bit of a tilt here.
Yeah, a lot of that came from flying blind, I think.
hmm It's not ideal.
It's not ideal, but it's fine. So let's zoom that back in. That thing is going around us. So we just want to figure out where we can intercept with that. So it is at like this level roughly. Great
Okay.
maneuver point. We'll bend it up. We will bend it out. Bend it up. God, this is using so much gas, huh?
Seems it.
Wonder if I. This is the hardest part of it, but the thing that like I really like about Kerbal Space Program is trying to figure out like exactly what combination of shit I don't understand I need to pull off to get where I want to be. Okay, all right, here we go.
I will say you can cut your losses and try again.
I know I can, but instead, what if
I
do
just
this?
wanted to remind you.
I can make it.
Mhm.
All right, M, and fast forward.
Alright, T-minus 5 minutes, 3 minutes, sorry.
2, 3, 1. Okay. I have no idea how much juice this bad boy has, so I am gonna gun it at like 5 seconds and see what happens.
Okay.
But you're right. I can engage the lights and the solar panels.
Does look very cool.
There's no dragon space, baby.
Start burn?
No, I have a minute, right? Yeah.
It said start burn.
Oh, it
in...
did. You're right. Thank you for catching that. I was
You're
really
welcome.
admiring how I looked. This is the
I
hard
understand
part. You really see what we're trying to do here and how far we are below it.
Oh no.
That's fine. That's fine. We are getting there. They say science is like baking, right? Where you can be approximate and it's fine.
Yeah.
They say that about baking, right?
They do not say that about baking. Baking is one that needs to be an exact science. Cooking is one that you can kind of throw around, I think.
Well, I think I've fucked up a lot of baked goods in my time. At the very least, right now, we still have a circularized orbit, and so we will be fine.
That's good.
Okay. So. Yeah, these engines have a lot less kick. Which is an interesting thing. Advanced controls. Oh, we can really edit a lot of stuff about these as we're in motion.
Interesting.
Are we doing? We are just ludicrously off, so much so that having the maneuver doesn't really help us at all. We are
Interesting.
lining up a little bit. Okay, let's take a second and pause because we have fixed our orbit a little bit. We're less gunked, which is nice. So we are going to try this again. Maneuver plan on.
You can be approximate about baking if you understand how all the ingredients are working together and what exactly they're doing.
I hear you. I see you. I respect you. That's not going to work. Create maneuver plan. If we just fucking gun it.
Mm-hmm.
We like push in, push out. Like, how badly can we fuck it up, really?
I mean, there's only a certain point to which you can fuck it up.
And that is this right here where we've run out of gas. So it's not, that isn't the move either.
Well, it does look like you would just go back into Earth at that point.
I would, you're right, but I didn't put parachutes on this guy, I don't think.
Oh, well,
Because I
did you not
approached this
plan
with a
on
lot
bringing
of
them back?
confidence, okay? Just like so much confidence. Maneuver plan. Gun it. All right. So that is going to go too far below to really change anything. Let's reduce speed. Just try to guess, where do you think? Oh. Hello. Hello,
Sphere of influence.
nurse. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's, okay. Okay. We're going to reduce our speed to try to find the version of this that takes as little juice as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, this way, I think, puts us near... This right here puts us closer to the planet itself. See that line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lock us on. Okay,
Was that Chaka Khan?
We're turning. Oh god, we start burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boost.
Nice.
Everything's looking right. Okay.
You've got this.
We are following along perfectly. As soon as we enter the sphere of influence, I'm cutting the gas. Fuck. Okay. That's okay. That's good.
Nice
We
job.
have done it. We are in the sphere of influence. So, let's see here. I'm going to save right here to try to stop from a major fuck up like last time.
Okay.
Confirm. Warp to point. Okay. There's the moon. Okay. We're going to go here. Time warp to point. Where is it? Where is that moon? Where is La Luna? There it is. Okay. Retrograde. We are entering the sphere of influence.
Mm-hmm.
Time warp to point. Okay. We are officially 2,000 meters above the moon.
Okay.
So we're turning to get to retrograde. And we gun it. All right, we are out of our hydrogen fuel. I believe we should make it. I really do.
I believe in you.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. We are now going to come straight down. This is very dangerous, and I do not recommend it. You know what? Do you want to take a hazard guess as to why this is dangerous?
I'm gonna guess because gravity.
Gravity. Why would what would gravity do to make this dangerous?
Well, you're gonna come in faster because you're coming straight down,
Mm-hmm.
and you have less.
Unbelievably fast.
Mhm.
I think I can slow us down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. We're currently going 261.
Mm-hmm.
You bet we are going to shoot the moon. That is the goal here. But first, we're going to land on the moon. All right. Now, we cut it again. What is quick save? What is usually quick save? Is it F7 or F9?
F9? No.
Scared one of them is quick load, you know?
Yep.
Okay, we are slowing down again.
F5.
F5, okay. Okay. Bring out those sexy legs. Ooh!
Those games.
Look at those gams. We'll bring in the wings for the descent, just in case, because they are super fucking fragile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come down to here. Time warp to point. Okay. I really think we're gonna do it.
I think you can do it.
Okay. We cut. We are now at 251 kilometers above the surface. Time warp to point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Slow down. We are under 100,000. Okay. We continue our descent.
You're up to about 200. Yeah.
Yep. All right. We have 385 of fuel left. I don't know what it takes.
Well, it takes less fuel to leave the moon than the Earth, and
We're not going to try
I mean,
to...
you have a smaller.
Leaving the moon is not happening.
Ah, yes, I forgot. There are also no parachutes.
No, but somebody else can come here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Pick everyone up.
Okay. We are at 10,000. We are going to gun it now. Engage. Okay. This music rules to me.
Yeah. They really did a killer job with the score.
They really did. Like they're like, what does Kerbal Space Program need? Okay. We are I'm so scared. Look at how much gas we have left. And look at the rate it depletes.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at the rate that depletes.
Yeah. It's not looking fantastic in terms of gas.
I think we can do it though.
I think if you save it for like the last...
What we really need to
Last,
do is
like,
find out
500.
exactly how fast we can hit the ground. You know what I mean?
When you hit the moon without exploding. About 10 meters, under 10 meters per second.
Okay. I
Once
think we
you're
can
within
do
about
that.
1,000 meters.
Oh, we're so close. Nope, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
We did it.
they
we did
lived.
It. Okay, hold on, hold on. We're going to turn this way. We're going to turn this way and use our other legs to brace us.
Ooh, nice landing.
Again, down one more. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bring in the legs. Our one solar panel is still good. Because I think the other
Alright.
one is fucked. No,
Everybody up?
actually. Look. I think they're all good.
oh my god.
Let's extend one of them. The top one.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off the TAS. Extend part. Extend part. Uh-oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Well, it could be worse.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I'm just going to try to turn this a little bit. Okay. Who is the first Kerbal on the moon?
Kerpont Kerman.
Kerpont does give me good vibes.
Yeah, I like the cover jib. Look at that.
Lights on.
You certainly did land on the fucking moon. Oh.
Hell yeah. I wonder how much gas the jetpack has.
Probably enough to get back home.
Yeah. She's gonna try. No, she's not. She's not trying. She's not doing it. She just got here.
Don't kill her already.
I'm trying. How fast can a person hit the ground?
Probably not very fast.
Okay. We're gonna leap back over there. And now we're gonna bring another one of these in to land. You know what I mean? To bring the rest of the folks, the rest of the squad. Okay.
So we need basically a crew of like one person with room for 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
With enough fuel to both go here and come back.
I think we're already like making progress, right? Like this
is
already like
we landed on the moon.
We landed on the fucking moon.
Yes, a person can hit the ground at any speed once.
You're not wrong. I can't grab back onto the ladder is the problem, so I can't re-enter. So she lives out here now, but I don't think they put oxygen in the game yet.
Oh, good.
So we are gonna put her up here. Okay. Okay. Boop. So here is my multi-stage rescue service idea.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we get a satellite. We get a space station around the moon, right?
Okay.
And then we have a ship that has more space where we can store people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a ship that can go down to the planet and back up.
Okay.
Any
okay,
questions?
so like an international space station type thing.
Yes.
Put it into orbit around the moon.
Yes.
And send spaceships to and from that.
Yes.
They can live in there while they wait to go back to Kerbin.
Yeah. You get it. You see what I'm doing here.
I do get it.
Okay, we can do a probe, which is a unmanned ship.
Mm.
Or they have rover stuff. Never built a rover. I think to build a rover, I have to be in the horizontal building committee. So fuel tanks. How do we think rovers fucking work? Xenon. Ion engines. We're not going to be doing ion engines. They don't have mining yet. They don't have... Do they have electro engines? I guess that is what Xenon is. Okay. I'm just looking at what our options are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy right here, if we make a rover that has a payload bay and has a little guy in it, right? Has like enough space, we can put in here other shit, and then it can go about its business. It can help give them a place to live, and then we can have it kind of be a VTOL, right? Where it takes off and goes upwards.
Mm-hmm.
This makes sense, right?
I think so. What is a VTOL?
A VTOL is a vertical takeoff. It's like goes up, engines turn back, and it flies forward, right?
Okay.
Okay. So it's a matter of figuring out what gas now goes on here. Like most ships from sci-fi are VTOLs.
Okay.
Okay, that thing, it's connecting there. It's a big circle. Like it doesn't want me to make it a little jet, and that's fine. I don't care because I'm still gonna do it. Payloads. Medium. No. Medium. Oh, crew cabin. Well, that's perfect. That's kind of exactly what we're looking for a little bit, isn't it?
There we go.
We have a little crew cabin.
Send the robot up to take
Truss.
them
Oh,
back.
for carrying. Oh, so it can be held by a bigger thing. Shut the fuck up. That's so cool. Okay. Okay. So we have...
So what we can do is basically strap that to a big rocket and then
Exactly.
just launch it off.
Yes, you get it. Okay. I'm trying to imagine this thing in my head, what this thing looks like, how it actually works. We're going to test it here on Earth first. We need... Let's go back to payloads. You need it to be able to carry its own payload. Doesn't need to be huge. There. Then we have that guy. That's too big. That is too big of a man. A little payload. And then a little crew quarters. And then construction. Engine mount. Nope.
Now, how many people can fit in that crew quarters?
I think it is... where's my Kerbal manager? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then 3 people can fit in the cockpit of this thing.
Oh, okay.
So that is enough for the rescue. Okay. It's probably too big.
Yeah, my girlfriend has a great point, as always. It's not about the size, it's about how good it is at navigating.
That is true. You're absolutely correct. Okay. This is a little engine plate. Because we put a little cargo bay. We did not put gas on it. Because that's right. Sorry, I'm thinking myself through 8 different things at once.
No, that's fine.
This is going to use xenon. Alright?
World
That is going to
21st
be...
century?
Yeah, exactly. Xenon gas. Actually, or should it use methane? No, methane's too big. That's ugly. Xenon gas. It works with electric shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be able to push itself forward using electrical juice.
Sounds right to me.
Adapter. I want it small. Let's go. Let's put the 3-piece on here, right? That looks fine.
I like that.
Doesn't look like clean, but it's fine.
Hey, make sure you put parachutes on this.
Great idea. Great thinking. Because see, I don't know if this is the thing that's going to get us back. I don't think this is the thing that's going to get us back home. This is just like what I'm imagining is the main transport unit. You know what I mean?
Still, though, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, you're right. Ground. Okay. We are going to symmetry mode. Click. Wheels. Those at the same angle? They are. Let's take this thing out on the town for a second and see how it's driving. Hey there, Lunar Sunlight. We're gonna put... That's gonna make it so heavy. Put these guys on here on the side. Bop. 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 Let's see how this does, shall we? Those are just little solar panels that, should everything else break bad, can at least recharge a little bit of battery in the off hours.
For emergencies.
Exactly. Cargo bay. Put that there. Put this on the other side. Little steering wheel. Put some lights on this bad boy.
Lights are always good.
Underglow on this motherfucker. It's right here. Oh, those aren't big lights. Never mind. I thought they were big. Those are headlights proper. Okay.
Nice.
And a ladder that comes on down from the door. Extend downwards. Is that right? Nope, wrong way. Very important that your ladder goes the right way. I don't know if you know if any of you've heard of this.
It'd be very embarrassing to get out there onto the moon and then the ladder goes up instead of down.
I don't know if I have the proper permits, but I definitely have something. What did I want to put in the middle here? I wanted to put a little communication dish. Because right now they're trapped up there and they can't say anything to us. You know what I mean? That's suboptimal.
Mm-hmm.
Put that right there on the top. Or maybe like put it there and then turn it up. Come on, straight. Okay, how does that extend out? What does that look like? That's not going to do me much of any good. We're going to put you right there then. Right here. Boop, and that'll fold up and do its thing. Okay. I'm feeling good about this guy.
It looks pretty cool.
So let's take it out. We're going to put it on the runway. Close that up. We're going to see if it works. I didn't put any xenon gas on here, so those engines will not work, and that's fine.
Okay.
That is why you test it first, right? Okay.
Yeah, true.
It does move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear the wheels there?
Again. That was the wheels. I thought that was Bill Kerman.
Nope, those are the wheels squeaking and baking. Brake. Oh boy. It can do a flip. That's a pretty cool trick.
Front flip. Yeah.
Oh, it can do a second front flip and then it dies. Okay, so the wheels are a little bit too hard. But this itself is working.
It does function.
Okay. So let's go back to the vehicle assembly building. They are some powerful brakes. I think we can throttle the power of the brakes a little bit, because those just kind of stopped the whole wheel completely. Okay. Let's see here. We want the back brakes to be stronger, right?
Probably, yeah.
Like 50% on front brakes, 100% on back brakes. That way it goes like, stops in that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we're all making sense here. We all agree.
Yeah.
Braking power. I love their little minion voices.
They're cute.
Okay. Now that that is done, we open up this again. Open up the cargo bay, because that's the thing that has to go in here. Is the xenon gas.
Mhm.
That's too big. I need a smaller xenon gas. Okay. Now that should allow us to do well. And finally, the last thing I'm going to add is a docking port. This is under the assumption that we get to space and we are able to get back and everything goes well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Put that right down here. And then should I try to like move this up a little bit more? Like, do you think these wheels need to be flat on the ground? Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
better.
that does look better.
That looks more like what a fucking car should look like. We could also do smaller wheels.
Probably. I think they're pretty proportional, though.
Yeah, right? That's what it feels like to me. This feels correct. Okay. 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 It's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Games in alpha. Early access.
These things happen.
You got it, baby. You got a Kerbal Space Program.
One of the devs is inside your computer right now, cranking a big wheel.
They're going, please, please. All right. I'm going to Alt F4 out real quick. We're going to pop back in. I am not deterred.
No. Calm, moisturized, staying in your lane.
Ben's doing good. Ben, talking to Lunar Silent Sunlight. Ben is my cousin. Ben's doing great. He's in a wonderful band. Logan Springer and the Wonderfully Wild. They are having an album release party in Davenport this coming week. If you like Americana country music, like if you like a very like Americana rock ass country, like it's great. You don't get better than Logan Springer and the Wonderfully Wild. They're very fucking good.
Nice.
As somebody who's been getting really into Orville Peck and Anais Mitchell and like that style, it has just been a blessing to listen to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Get me back in. Get me back in.
It's got this.
That loading that just says tips and status does not super bode well for me.
Oh no.
It feels like one of those silly little early access bugs that make. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're moving.
Getting there.
You got it, baby. It's really thinking. It's really pondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, this looks nice. This is a nice little vehicle that they have here.
Ooh. Hey, can you stream it to me again?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that important part of the exchange. You seeing my video?
Thank you.
You see this? Look at this. Look at.
It's very.
They've got the methane gas or the hydrogen all down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of connected by a bunch of bearings that then connect to here. And this has an engine pointing the other way. So imagine this detaches. This will get it to where it's going, and this will pull it back up the other way.
Something to aspire to.
Something to aspire to. Okay. This is the autosave. So it's led back in.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably stop streaming at some point as well. After we get this thing and try to put it into the air, I think we should call it, because we are hitting our 2 hours.
Fair
but
enough.
this is a game that I could disappear into, which is not good. I need to finish editing a lot of different shit.
Oh yeah, I should probably edit too.
Oh. I saw for in chat, I saw that you were playing music, my friend. What is what the fucking, I don't know what kind of music you play. How is that going for you? Counting Geigers, pumping sin once.
Mhm.
Oh, it's really bending under the fucking pressure. Come on, baby girl, you got it. There it goes.
Oh,
Boom.
there we go.
We're back in the VAB. Okay. Now most of our vehicle is, oh, it's spawning back in. A lot of it's still alive, actually.
Rebuilding.
Let's pop those wheels back up. We're gonna put the gas in there.
Solar panel.
Yes. The solar panels are on there.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're right, we did have something else, and I can't remember what it was.
Parachute ladder.
Ladder is attached.
Something on the
Docking. We
back.
had docking on there, but I think we're fine without that for right now.
Mhm.
At this particular
Not much to dock
intersection.
to.
Name this the Rover. Save. What are you getting your fucking master's thesis in? God damn, that's sick as hell. Pop, closing here. Got that. Got our lights. Okay. Let's put this out again on the runway again. I heard it land. I heard it spawn in. on the
Yeah, I
runway.
did hear that too. The little them dropping it from orbit.
Smashing it into the ground. If this fails, then we might need to call it. This might be the end.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
A master's in horticulture, specifically sustainable arbor. That is fucking sick. I was reading about old growth forests today, and like, how there's not a fucking lot of them, which is a bummer. But like, just how big trees used to be, like genuinely, like a lot of like forests today are like 100 years old because of they were clear cut back in the day, and like now like they are so fucking small. Like even the biggest trees we know are still like small based on like what they used to be.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I think this is the game telling me to actually sign out. But it has been
You've reached the end of your free trial of Kerbal Space Program 2.
This is a $40 trial. But it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me here today, Oak.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is fun.
Oh,
I have to get you on sometime for Hitman. I play and you watch.
Oh, I love Hitman. I love Hitman so much. Absolutely. Oh, gamers, thank you again for watching. Andrew Sherman and I usually stream on Thursdays. I know that there are some other streams that happen throughout. We are starting, however, as well. You know, we have our website now, moonshotpods.com or goodfuckingpodcasts.com. Check that out to see all the kind of stuff we do if you want to support us. And also, if you want to see any upcoming streams, we have our May stream for Trans Lifeline coming up. That is going to be a good one. Keep your eye out for more fucking information. All right, gamers. Bye.
See ya.
I still have the Pokemon music.